Welcome back everyone, Jim here. You can see I've got this huge spool of wire and I'm making sure what each conductor does. Now, just so you clearly know, I'm not an electrician. I do have an electrician check my work. This is actually three-phase wire, and it's got the ground, phase A, phase B, phase C, and I'm going to use it to wire my sub panel, 120 volts, 240 volts. So that means one of these three phases needs to be a neutral, and what I've chosen to be the neutral is the phase C cable. The A and the B will be the hot wires, and of course the neutral wire. I've already used my multimeter just to verify that this cable, which is phase C, and I've labeled it with gray tape and also wrote on it to know that it's phase C neutral, and I've done that on both ends of the cable. I've used my multimeter to double check the continuity, that the wires are both the same, and I've also used the continuity checker to make sure and verify that this wire is not this one or this one. So I've done my due diligence. I've got 200 feet of cable here that I'll have to unwrap, but it'll be going from the build down to the meter. I don't think I've mentioned the company or the wire size or any of that, but I'll include a label that will show that. As I mentioned, the cable will be under the building and then underground from here, and not sure if you can see it. I'll have to move over just a little bit and probably zoom in. In the trees you can see the panel, which is probably right about there. Right there's the panel. So that's where I'll be coming from, and you can see, like I say, it's 200 feet of cable, and I'll be putting it in conduit underground. Here's a picture of the packing label. You can see it's 250, 250, 250, 3/0 rust quadruplex aluminum conductor underground direct burial, 600 volt URD, and it's from the NASA National Electric Cable. Okay, so thank God for the Kubota and the forks. You can see that I've got the reel with a piece of pipe onto the forks so that I can pick up the forks and unroll this wire. Now again, we're going to be going from this main meter underground up to the cabin build. Let's hope I ordered enough wire. once I get all the packing off it, well, we're still having a few issues. There's some heavy cable. See if I got enough to get down there. That should be plenty to get down there. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to have plenty. I need to be to the right of that culvert. And then from here straight up to the build. And you can see I've looped the wire around outside there. I'm quite sure I got enough, but I'm going to take and double check it up there. You remember, you can see I've got a curve here, so there's some extra slack there, but it goes all the way down and then has to go to the right side of that culvert, and I'm beyond the meter by 7 or 8 feet, so I believe I'm going to have some slack. That's good. Much rather have slack than have run out of cable. And you can see here, let me walk under, this is almost the path of the cable here. I will go underground right by that pillar, and then because it's all in conduit, it'll go up along that post and then travel. If you can see, there's my temporary power right there. So temporary power goes across there and goes up, and you can see through the floor right there, and that's where the conduit will come down, travel across these posts, and then the conduit will go down right here, and it'll be underground the rest of the way. And you can see I've left quite a bit on the ground. That should be enough, plus a little bit of slack I got out there. So I guess that'll do it for this video, and when I finally hook it up in the panels, I will be back. So thanks for watching, guys. This actually spread out a lot easier than I thought it would, but it is heavy cable. Okay, bye for now. Like and subscribe. We love you all.